Isn't it funny how things just snowball? It's like that saying, when it rains, it pours. My bench press is feeling great. Absolutely great. It's so weird how you can go through stretches where everything feels horrible. Everything you touch, horrible. And then it seems like everything turns and everything feels fantastic. I don't know how much of that is psychological, how much is that just inflammation from one area spilling over to another area. How much is that just, psychologically you're worn out from feeling pain, and your threshold for other pains maybe is decreased. I don't know, but it's not even a month ago that I was feeling really crap. Elbows were hurting, hip was hurting, everything's hurting. Now I feel brand new, absolutely brand new. I just spent an hour benching. I did 8 sets of 130 for doubles. Elbow feels really great. Now doubles is heavy work, right? Usually that would really, really aggravate me. Nothing. Elbows are feeling great. The bicep work that I'm doing, the rotational stuff that I'm doing for the wrists. I've got a hammer, I'll show you. I've got a hammer that I'm using. This thing. Freaking got it at Bunnings, man. So I'm doing things like this, basically, like things like this. I mean, not like that, but I put my leg on not in this position, like I'm just sitting normally, and I'm just kind of doing this stuff, like that. Both sides, first one side, then the next. And it's making my elbow feel really, really good. I did some more digging around, and I realized that if you have a golfer's elbow, or if you have a tennis elbow, it's likely that one or the other is weak. And so if you can just kind of work through the rotation of the wrist, you'll kind of work out what's hurting. And then you kind of just work that area, get blood into it. I don't quite understand the supinators and the supination and pronation. I don't understand the musculature. There's like so much stuff going on. I knew this, but I didn't really know this, that one of the supinators is actually the bicep. So bicep is a supinator. So when you're doing this with your arm, right? I mean, this is for example, but if I start doing this, the bicep starts to move. Can you see that? Which is probably why that when I do bicep curls, my elbows feel really good. Is because it kind of like works on the supinators and the pronators isometrically, antagonistically, I don't know. And it starts to feel really good. So what's happening here? Like, I'm connecting the two dots. What I've had a problem with is weak rotational muscles in the elbow and the hip. What I'm doing with the bands, when I'm squatting with this damn band, what am I doing? I'm working on rotation. External rotation. External rotation. It's called supination for the wrist, but it's essentially external rotation. So I'm working external rotation with these two things. One is at Bunnings and one is at Kmart. And it's got me feeling so damn good. External rotation. So if you get stuck working in the sagittal plane all the time, working with extension and flexion, over and over and over again, I don't know how it works, but if you incorporate rotation into the joints, start to feel fantastic. Makes me think, like, where else can I put rotational exercises in? Core? Why not? Why not? I mean, there seems to be a common thread amongst my elbow pain and my freaking hip pain, that if I rotate out, things start to feel good. And if you think about it, what's bench press? Internal rotation, right? Internal rotators, always working the internal rotators. The lat is an internal rotator of the scapula, of the shoulder. The pecs, I think, also externally rotate. So everything's here. Like I'm like here. Well, how about I start doing this? Open up. And as soon as I did that, it's like, wow, no more pain in the freaking elbow, man. I'm feeling great. And now, and I go to work, right? Nursing has become a freaking computer job, man. Like, there's no paperwork anymore. It's all on computers. So how do I type on the computer? Internal rotation. Everything you freaking do in the upper body is internal rotation. So doing stuff with a hammer, I don't know what else I can come up with. I've been doing all sorts of crap. Trying to think about how I can externally rotate. Elbows are feeling great. I can put a shit ton of volume into the bench press without any pain. Fantastic. 3 days ago, I did squats with this. Felt fantastic. I'm still feeling the glutes after that. So just put external rotation in the mix and things start to feel good. Now, don't squats externally rotate. I don't know. Maybe the way I squat with a narrow stance, I'm hitting more internal rotators than external rotators. I don't know. The point is that rotation in the joint is really good. You need to train it. And as much as I used to think that doing squats will solve all my issues at the start, because it's a compound exercise, nah, man. You have to introduce other accessories. You need to kind of work out what's going on. But it seems to me, in my mind right now, I'm thinking rotation. Add rotation to joints and things start to feel really good. Now, I don't know whether you need internal or external. I will probably say that upper body, you need external rotation because once again, we all drive, we're all kind of like on our phones and keyboards and things. That's kind of the modern man type thing, right? With your legs, I don't know. I don't know how you squat, how you deadlift. Maybe you need internal rotation. I don't know. I honestly don't know, but try this and maybe it's gonna, trigger you in the right pathway. Maybe me saying the word rotation is gonna trigger you to think about some of your problems that you have. But, I've killed it to death with flexion, extension, flexion, extension, flexion, extension, over and over again. Try different, things for that. The moment I added rotation, bang, things start to feel really good. So there you go. I gotta get out of here, boys. I gotta go to work. But until next time, appreciate you like always, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.